Hello guys, welcome again. New live stream. So I hope you had a good weekend. So let's start with Bitcoin and weekly chart. Well, let's see. Okay, we have right now. Let me show you here the weekly chart. Bitcoin, I think this week is gonna fire a sell signal. As you can see here, the slope of curve is actually getting ready for this move. So the key here is like if Bitcoin breaks $27,500 this week, you will see a leg up to 24. I'm expecting 24 around even $24,000 around there. The thing here is like now we have signals, actually very interesting signals right now for curve. Sorry, in weekly chart. Let me show you here. We have the confirmation of various divergence, 1, 2, 3 strikes of various divergence here in weekly chart in OBB. And also we have here the various divergence, as you can see here in weekly chart. So I will be very careful here, because you are opening long positions here or you are buying here because now the news, they are saying, Bitcoin will hit 50K, 100K. I will be very defensive right now. So in the moment when you see the sell signal here, I think maybe this week, you will see, or the first week of April, you will see this signal firing. And as I said before, any 1-day chart, you see 1-day chart closing below 27,500. Yeah, any candle below there, you will see a leg down to 25 and actually 24 around there, and $24,400 around there, and maybe potential continuation into the upside. Potentially, maybe yes, and we will have to see the 1-day chart. But the thing here is like if we see here the sell signal in weekly chart plus various variance in OBB, well, it will take months. I think the idea is, like as I said before, Bitcoin will enter in the next 3 months around this area again, but everything should be fine as long as Bitcoin is not breaking 20K. As long as Bitcoin here above this level, this yellow box for 2-3 months is totally fine. So the idea is like Bitcoin should do something like this, right? I mean, looking for the setup, right? The pullback here, and after that continuation here. Why I'm saying this? Because the monthly close is coming in just in few days, so we will have a new setup here. So this is bullish. This is looking bullish. So potentially, I can tell you right now, this correction we will see in weekly chart the next 2-3 months is potentially going to be the last time for buying Bitcoin in a spot, the last opportunity to buy Bitcoin and maybe altcoins this year. So the thing here is like we will see potential this pullback again here, maybe 20K, 19K around there. And as long as Bitcoin is holding this area, this should be a buy opportunity. Why? Because we have a potential buy signal forming. Actually, we will have the confirmation in a few days. So I will be very conservative here. If you're thinking, Bitcoin will go to 10K, I think potentially yes, but maybe not this year. Maybe it's gonna take more time. The idea is like, as long as, I mean, with this setup here is like, let me be very clear. It's like this, okay? This is like this. I cannot be bearish anymore for Bitcoin, and I know, right? The economy, the banks, or whatever, right? Yeah, it's the same thing always. People are very bearish, but the charts are not. So, well, which one you want to believe? In my case, I prefer facts. So the facts, the facts right now are like Bitcoin actually is doing very good. The thing here is like Bitcoin in the monthly close, for example, we can see a pullback in April around 20K, but as long as Bitcoin is closing candles above $23,424, everything should be fine. Now we are gonna have this signal here. Remember, we are gonna have this signal in the monthly, of course, this month. So actually, is this one? As you can see here, we have this one. We have this one, and we have this one. So technically speaking, every time when Bitcoin is firing the signaling curve in monthly, well, we have actually a nice rally, as you can see here. Now, one thing here is like, please, if you're expecting something like this, I don't think so. I think this rally is going to be just maximum. My target is around 90K, around there. And the reason is because I said it many times, Bitcoin is losing steam after 12 years on uptrend. So maybe this move around here should be maybe around here a little bit more. Let me do it here. Around here, maybe in the future, maybe around in 2024, around 2024, I think. So as investor, what I'm looking for right now, what I'm looking for this weekly pullback. I mean, this one, let me show you here, this weekly pullback, because we have various variance. Yes, any close below 27,500 is going to trigger this setup, and you will see Bitcoin in some point maximum at 20K, 20K. Let me be clear, actually, good question. If Bitcoin, if Bitcoin breaks 20K, my friend, let me tell you, Bitcoin will hit 10K, even lower. So Bitcoin cannot break 20K. Any close below 20K is going to destroy everything, and you will see Bitcoin around $9,000, even a little bit lower, maybe 8,000. So that's why, because now we have setups, right? I mean, let me explain, technically speaking, why I am not looking for maybe this year Bitcoin will not break this level. Why? Because now we have the volume. The volume in OBB is about the MA55, and also we have the monthly buy signal. One of the rules I have is like in macro time frames they are bullish. Well, usually I follow the macro direction, the macro signal. In this case, the monthly. As long as we have this monthly buy signal present, I am not looking for new lows. One thing here is like, this could be a fake signal, potentially something like this. Well, if we see that, yeah, we are gonna be in a big trouble for Bitcoin. But for now, it's looking healthy, it's looking nice. Yes, I am looking for the pullback. Yes, I mean, if Bitcoin actually find support around 24K, it's going to be even more bullish, because we will see Bitcoin at 34, 35, $37,000 around there this year. So for example, in one day, okay, this is the monthly weekly chart. Remember, right now I'm telling you this is in the long term, of course, 1 year. Right now it is like this. Okay, I am not looking for any more, at least this year, Bitcoin breaking 17K. I don't think so. The next drop in 2000 is coming. It's coming actually, yes, because the sell signal is present. It's about to fire very, very soon. This is going to be the last opportunity, I think, at least this year for buying Bitcoin around 20K. For me, right? For me. Of course, I could be totally wrong. Yes, of course. But based on what I see in the signals here, yes. Now, let me be just very, very clear. Any close below 20K, especially a weekly chart, I will feel very comfortable if we see weekly chart closing below 20K, because one day chart is not gonna be enough. I think a weekly chart must close below 20K, maybe around 17K, 18K. Yes, after that, if we see, this is gonna be like this, right? This is gonna be like this. But as I said before, the projection in weekly chart is still like this, but I am not calling for new lows. Actually, this should be maybe just a pullback, and Bitcoin in the long term should be in sideways like this. Something like this. Okay, looking for the monthly buy signal playing. Of course, it will take all this year. Now, let's talk about the 1-day chart. 1-day chart we have right now. Well, you're waiting for this, right? We have a sell signal right now coming here. Yes, we have this setup. So what is this telling me? Well, Bitcoin is going to enter in a range. Yes, range here, where $20,000 to 100 is the bottom of the range, and I would say 28,500 is the top of the range. So Bitcoin is going to enter in sideways, yes, for the next 10 days, yes, and also like this, where this pullback, of course, as long as the MA55 is around here, is around $24,000. So every pullback you see here, be careful with this, because this is 1-day chart, okay? If we have a sell signal present in weekly chart, a 1-day chart with this pullback, well, there is a very good chance Bitcoin could break the MA55. But in 1-day chart, the trend is my friend, right? We are in uptrend. So I am looking for this pullback. Now, why I am looking for this? Because we have a sell signals, and also we have a bearish divergence in 1-day chart. As you can see here, we have this bearish divergence from this point and this point, and also OBB, we have bearish divergence all the way all this move, as you can see here. We have 1, 2, 3 stacks of bearish divergence. Okay, so we have here to the chart, we have a bearish divergence, beautiful bearish divergence, as you can see in curve, But the thing here is like OBB is not in the same page. As you can see, OBB is trending. So what I'm trying to say is like, this is just gonna be a pullback. That's it, just a pullback. Okay, from here, Bitcoin is going to zero? Of course not. That's why I just stopped playing that video. Like, Bitcoin will go to zero? Of course not. Why? Because I don't want to send you the wrong message. I am looking for just a pullback, and after that, continuation to the upside. That is my perspective. As long as Bitcoin is holding 20K, that everything should be fine. Of course, if we see Bitcoin at 20K, in my personal, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I'm going to do is just I'm going to enter in a spot. That's it. Simple. Simple. Okay. So the thing here is like, we will have to wait for maybe a couple months, or maybe in summer we will see this the last buy opportunity in weekly chart to buy Bitcoin and maybe some altcoins. The good news is like we will have this pullback, maybe around 25% drop, 30%, something like that. And that is very good. Why? Because altcoins will keep dropping more, and maybe you will have a second chance to enter in altcoins if you are looking for that. But based on the volume, as you can see here, the volume is following the price. So this is healthy. This is very healthy. In 3-day chart, let me show you here, volume is following. You see, same setup. 3-day chart, we have a better variance, yes, but as long as Bitcoin is about 24K in this time frame, so everything should be fine because the volume is healthy. Now, this is 1, 2, 3-day chart is for just 1 month. I mean, 1 month transaction almost. 5-day chart is just for 3 months, same as a weekly chart. And here we have something very interesting. We have a better variance also forming here. We have a sell signal right now in 5-day chart. And also, but the volume, look at this, the volume is very healthy too. So with this thing, with the based on volume, I can tell you maybe Bitcoin will be bullish. We're still bullish. I mean, at least other 6 months maybe. Now here in weekly charts, when we we have this issue because this weekly signal here in better variance. So I am not looking for a very significant rally. Maybe this pullback right after that, maybe 34, 35, and after that continuation to the downside. But as I said before, as long as Bitcoin is about 20K, everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. That's it. Okay. Now let's continue with my secondary system, because in some point I'm gonna use the system. Yep, actually I'm using it right now. This system is more simple. It's more about price action. Please, I don't recommend you to use this system if you don't know. First, you have to learn my system of trading, this one, and after that, this one. Why? Because this one is a little bit more complicated, because you have to be actually quite good understanding how the market is working and price action. In this case, let me show you something here. We have here the VWAP, in the top, as you can see here. And now Bitcoin actually this last week, and I miss it. I was watching a movie and I miss it. The thing here is that Bitcoin just for a few minutes tested 29K, and after that, I mean, what is the VWAP? And as you can see here, we have some, maybe not reaction, but the last time when Bitcoin tested this, it was in April 2022, as you can see here. And after that, major drop from $47,000 to 17K. So $20,000 drop. So the thing here is like Bitcoin is testing again this VWAP after 1 year, almost 1 year. So this is a significant resistance right now. Not this line. Remember, VWAP, the calculation is based on the volume. So this is the point. All this area should be a major area of resistance. Actually, let me show you here in weekly chart. Yes, as you can see here, we had the volume here in OBB, in volume profile, the major, a significant volume here. So this area, of course, in the first test, I am looking for what? I am looking for a pullback. Yes, actually, the pullback I am looking for right now. And I said before, the first level, if Bitcoin holds 24K, is super bullish, and the last is 20K. So, but Bitcoin can drop to this point, even this point, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine. So, as I said before, I don't recommend you this system if you don't have experience. First of all, you have to learn my system of trading. It will take It depends, right? Some people in my Discord, they have more than 1 year. Maybe it makes sense they want to play with this system. Let me tell you something. I am doing every time the last 10-15 minutes. So every live stream I am doing the back testing because I want to show you how is working this. And until now, since 2018, 2020, I didn't lose any trade, at least in back testing, in 1 day chart, of course, because I designed this system to be like a swing system. It's not a scalping, okay? Don't do it for a scalping 1 hour, no. It's just for 1 day chart where you will have to wait for the right setup, maybe a couple of weeks, okay? So right now, for example, here, following this system, I open a swing short at $27,000, 7,800 around there. Not the top, but not very, it's the close actually I could get it because Bitcoin just few minutes tested this the big web, and after that we saw this rejection. So the thing here is like for now, I am looking for what? I am looking for the sell signal here in weekly chart. Let me show you here, and we have just one example here. Let me show you here. No, actually, yes, no. Let me see. No, okay, never mind. So we're gonna have this sell signal very soon. So April, May, June, and potentially July, we are gonna see Bitcoin just in sideways and dropping. Okay, pullback, macro pullback. I'm not saying crash. Okay, of course. Remember, this is the level Bitcoin must hold. I'm gonna change the color here. Yeah, because I want to be very clear with this. This yellow, this green box is the Bitcoin cannot break this year. Any close below this green box, Bitcoin will crash to 10 even lower prices. Okay, so technically speaking, remember my system is like this, right? I am calling for this, yes, but I am not calling for new lows. I think probabilities to see like new lows this year for Bitcoin are very low right now. So now, if we see why this level is so important, well, we can use also VWAP in the long term, right? I mean, the very, very, very long term. Well, if we go to the lows here in 2018, right? Because remember, this is in LOA theory. 5 ways, actually very easy to count here. But let me show you here big wap here in the low 2018, because actually that was the beginning of this rally. Now we can see it, right? So you can see here the big wap here. Bitcoin tested here this big wap around 17K, was in sideways for maybe a couple of weeks, no, actually 1 month or two, build some bullish divergence, and after that, from this point to the top of the big wap, as you can see here, we have 2 big waps. This is the support here, and this is the resistance, as you can see here. Talking about volume with big wap, right? So right now here, so Bitcoin, based on my experience, of course, is gonna enter in a macro range that actually is very healthy for monthly, something like this. Okay, it's very healthy because we have to see. Let me tell you something. It's very bad for the price if we see Bitcoin just keep pumping to 40, 50, 60K now. It's gonna be very, very, very unhealthy. Why? Because if we have this pump like a crazy, it's gonna be like a Shiba Inu, and the crash is gonna be even worse. So something like that happened in 2019 when Bitcoin just was pumping like a crazy, no corrections, nothing, just pumping, right? And after that, what happened? 6 months after that, major crash, right? So that's the thing I don't want to see. I would like to see a basement. So between maybe $28,000 to 16, 17, Bitcoin in the monthly forming a basement here where is consolidation. And after that, the monthly is going to play, and you will see, well, the rally actually is going to be very, very healthy, something like this, okay? But as I said before, it's going to take time all this year, right? All this year, I think 2023, Bitcoin is going to form this basement, and in 2024, we will see the market rally. Now, the thing here is like, remember, always, if you follow the media, the banks are crashing. I don't know, maybe next year, aliens, who knows, right? Whatever, I don't care. The thing here is like, all the narrative used in the media, well, usually the markets, they don't follow that garbage, right? When the market hit, Bitcoin, the coronavirus hit here, all the people said, oh, Bitcoin will crash, all the markets, blah, 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 blah. And after what we have one of the strongest bull markets, well, in the last, how many years, right? So the thing here is like, please, you have to be smart and don't follow all the things they are saying to you in the media, especially if you are listening what people say in your Discord with your altcoins, right? the next Bitcoin as usual. You will see very soon, and maybe in some point you will see the next AI tokens, right? Before it was Web3, now it's gonna be AI tokens, right? The bot bubble, the same thing, the same garbage as usual, right? Never mind. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with one more thing here for Bitcoin in weekly chart. I'm gonna add here this indicator. I'm gonna add just the RSI. One of the reasons why I am using this RSI not as an indicator. I don't use it for trading, is because many people actually they use RSI. So maybe they are not familiar with my system. They have to learn my system. It's a process, right? But maybe they are familiar with RSI. When I started many years ago, I was using RSI too. That's why I stopped using it. It's garbage for me, sorry, but it's garbage for me. The thing here is like, let me show you something. The rule is very simple. Bitcoin is still bullish and will be bullish in weekly chart as long as the 50 level is not broken. This white line, as you can see here, Bitcoin tested two times the 50 level, and after that, a major bounce. Now, technically speaking, we don't have a better variance here in weekly chart in RSI. So, well, the next pullback is gonna be what? It's gonna be maybe a buy opportunity in weekly chart, and from there we will see some better variance building in the process maybe this year. So the thing here is that the rule is very simple. As long as Bitcoin is above the 50 level, I am bullish. So as you can see here, it's testing this, not exactly right, but it was testing this area, so everything should be fine. Now, let's talk about the 1-day chart, for example, here. 1-day chart here, we have 1, 2, 3, better variance here. Actually, we have multiple 1, 2, 3, as you can see. Better variance, losing the exponential, so getting rejected by the exponential. When you see the slope of this moving average getting negative, something like this, you will see actually Bitcoin dropping to $24,000, 23. Around there, as long as Bitcoin is in 1-day chart above the 50 level, everything should be fine. Now, let me show you here the monthly chart. The monthly chart is actually beautiful. I have to say it. It's wonderful here. Bitcoin is testing right now the 50 level here, but the most important thing here is above the exponential moving average. So what I'm trying to say here is like, as long as the RSI is above or in between with the 50 line, it is the moving average, right? So RSI is like this, right? It could be like this, but as long as in between, there is a very good sign, potentially accumulation. Any close below the moving average this year, well, Bitcoin will hit new lows. Okay, and honestly, how can I say this? I love bear markets. I feel very comfortable shorting, because actually I have to use my skills as a trader to make some profits. When it's a bull market, doesn't matter. Just you buy and hold and you believe, oh yeah, I am the best. No, actually you are not. Sorry for saying this, but no. It's because just the market it's very easy just to buy something and just hold and see how it's pumping right all time. But when it's in a bear market, actually you have to develop some skills to really buy and sell, because you are, well, if you are in long position, you are playing against the trend, right, in the bear market. So the thing here is like, I like the setup, but also I have to be realistic. The Bitcoin in RSI is testing right now, this month, the 50 level, okay, 50 level. Good news is about the MI55 in the monthly chart, yes, but it's testing here. So any reaction here and confirmation, breaking the moving average, is this one, well, you will see Bitcoin maybe in that moment, in some point this year, breaking 17K. But honestly, I don't think so. I think we will not see this scenario like Bitcoin at 10K this year. I don't think so. Maybe by the end of the year, maybe potentially, but many things should happen before. So for now, I am still bullish, looking for a pullback, and that pullback should be an opportunity to keep looking for maybe $34,000-$35,000, maybe around there. Okay, so I'm gonna continue right now with I know you are trading right now in 4-hour chart. Let me show you here in 4-hour chart with my system, the normal system. Let me show you here the 4-hour chart. You're looking for right now entries. Let me tell you something. this weekend has said, okay, we have a buy signal forming right now. Yes. And as you can see here, well, Bitcoin tested the MA55 again, and after that, it's a bounce. The problem with this setup here right now in 4-hour chart is like it's almost a sincere line here, but this bounce is not strong enough, and it makes sense. Why? Because 1-day chart, we have a sell signal. We have a better variance in multiple time frames. So in the moment when you use the seller line testing here and use a 4-hour chart, I think for me it's going to be the trigger to start looking for a continuation, in this case to the downside. Said before, as long as Bitcoin is above $24,000 in 1-day chart MA55, as you can see here, yes, everything should be bullish, looking for higher prices. Any break of this moving average MA55 around 24K, you will see Bitcoin testing 20K again. Okay, so I think that's it for Bitcoin. I'm gonna continue with some. If you have any questions about different altcoins or assets, stock, whatever, please let me know in the comments. Okay, so okay, let's start. Okay, local guide, it will not hold 20K. Honestly, I would like to see Bitcoin breaking 20K, but one thing, remember, as a trader, something you have to remember is one thing is what you believe, what you are feeling, you're feeling, right? And actually, you can apply this to your life. One thing is what you believe, what do your dreams, right? Oh my God, I want to see Bitcoin at $1 million. But one other things are the facts. And the facts are telling me right now, Bitcoin is bullish. Simple. That's it. Okay? It's bullish. In monthly chart, it's bullish. We're just gonna fire a buy signal. So based on the probabilities, maybe it could happen. Maybe, yeah, Bitcoin could break 20K, but probabilities are less and less right now. So, okay, so let's continue with the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. Okay. 1 day and 10 days. Sorry, I don't see the 10-day chart. I don't know. But the thing I can do for you, I can check the weekly chart and I can check the 1-day chart for you. Okay, so SP 500 here. Okay, in 1-day chart, well, first of all, here I would never buy here. Remember, in 1-day chart, no thank you, because this is resistance, as you can see here. And well, the bullish variance already play out in 1-day chart. So I will start looking for just, you see the seller line testing here, maybe the first week of April, and you will see a sell signal here. So as long as it's below 4,000, potentially a pullback, maybe $3,800. Now here, weekly chart. The weekly chart is still sideways or downside, as you can see here, but SP 500 is doing very good. Actually, I have to be honest with you. We have this sell signal here since February. You see, we have this drop, yes, but instead of just keep dropping, because I was looking for $3,600, what is happening right now is in sideways, and actually that is very healthy. So you will have to wait here. I will be very careful shorting this thing. I will be very, very careful right now, because in April you will see the seller line testing here, and the question is, if in April or May you'll see the SP 500 is still in sideways here, and the curve that's in the seller line here, this is not going to be bearish anymore. You will see a pump. You will see a continuation to the upside. Okay, so look more and more and more. Honestly, for me, this is looking like accumulation. Okay, this is not looking like just will crash more. I think the narrative like the stock market will keep crashing more is not valid anymore. I think it's not valid anymore, at least not this year. I was looking like that, yes, because remember, one of the most important mistakes, or the biggest mistake of many traders, is timing. It's timing. It's not the same when you have this sell signal, fresh sell signal here. What I was saying, yes, you see, this was the direction, right? This was the direction, right? Yeah, but that was in February. Now we are almost in April. So the timing is extremely important. As you can see here, the sell signal is still present. Should I buy here? No, of course not. I will not do it. But if I see the buy signal here forming here, and this thing is still above $3,850, this is gonna be like this, okay, in the future, not now. So be careful. You are bearish right now because this is not the moment to be like, oh my god, I am super bearish because the banks are crashing, the economy, inflation, China, whatever, right? So focus on the chart and focus in the facts, and the facts are like, well, with the buy signal in the monthly, okay, short to zero. No, no. Why? Historically speaking, every time, first of all, you have to understand this. I said many times in the macro time frames. This thing is in uptrend, as you can see here. So the trend is my friend. This thing tested the 55 here, and historically speaking, every time is, well, bouncing from there. Bouncing from there. So now, if we see here, we have a buy signal here. The last time we had a buy signal was, well, the first one 2009, yes, after the 2008 yes crash. We have other buy signal in 2016, and now we have a new potential buy signal forming in April. So it could be something like this. I don't think so. Why? Because here, SP500 broke the MI55 and tested the MI55, and after that, it was resistance, right? But not here. Actually, SP500 is testing and is holding very well the MI55. So I will be careful here with the, narrative, like, everything is going to crash. The major crash 2023, I don't think so. I think at least not this year. Okay, guys, so let's continue here with the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq actually is looking much better than the SP500. Careful with your shorts. You are bearish, because I know it's very hard to not to follow, right, people, especially when all the people around. I mean, we will see this pullback, and you will see people say, "Oh, you see Bitcoin crashing, the market, the banks, right? Everything is crashing. Sell, sell, sell." No. Where is the Nasdaq? Here. Okay, good. Same thing. Buy signal in the monthly. Last time we had this buy signal was in 2009. So this is like this. Okay, this is like this. Okay, potentially we will see a pullback. Yes, of course, we can say, but as long as Nasdaq is holding 270, everything should be fine. Especially we have a buy signal. I cannot be bearish with this thing. And also, Nasdaq is very interesting. It's showing, let me see. No, we don't have it. No, we don't have a bullish divergence. But the thing here is, like, this thing is holding very well the MI55, so I cannot be bearish here. So let me show you here. OBB is, the volume is very good. We have invalidation of sell signal, ADX positive here. So this thing is doing very well. Yeah. And that is when people without experience in the markets, they enter in conflict, right? Oh, but how is possible this is looking good if the banks in Silicon Valley, right, they crash? Poverty, right? America is looking like a developing country now, right? I was reading in some articles, like, America is looking like Latin American country, right? Right now. I agree with that, but that is their topic, right? That is their topic. Is not my business. It's just about trading, not economy on the media. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with, Nasdaq. I told you in one day chart. Let me just show you here in one day chart. In one day chart, first of all, I don't care. This is testing the previous resistance. No, thank you. It's not with me. I will never buy there. Let me see here. ADX is positive here. The momentum is, I'm looking for maybe a new high here. Maybe you will see 320 around there, and from there you will see a better divergence forming here, but it's not with me. No, thank you. Okay, so let's continue. Matic, which time frame? If Bitcoin is gonna have a pullback, I strongly recommend you not to enter in altcoins. Okay, the Bitcoin is gonna drop potentially 20%, for example, right? All the altcoins will drop maybe 40%, 45%, whatever, right? So here, as you can see here, Matic sell signal here, not breaking, still holding the MI55, but looks like it's gonna test 0.92. So let me show you here. We have here this area of major support for Matic in one day chart between 89 cents and 22 cents. 92 cents, sorry. That is the area I will start looking for potential, is a potential target. Shorts? No, I don't think so. Let me see here the weekly chart here. Weekly chart, wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Matic, actually, we have a better divergence here, better divergence in weekly chart, as you can see here, from this point and this point. Any close below 97, 95 in weekly basis, for example, if next week you'll see Matic breaking 97 cents and closing the candle below there, you will see confirmation. And with this various variance, I can tell you right now, I will start looking for maybe 0.40, 0.50 to be tested. So with this setup here in weekly chart, you're looking for long term. There, at least in my case, there is no way. I mean, I will never in my life buy something with this setup, at least in the long term. Okay, no thank you. No thank you. Okay, so be careful with this because many altcoins actually they are showing the same thing or similar setups. We have here, for example, we have a Litecoin. Actually, I'm watching because the halving right is coming. So people they are buying the dips, as you can see, but still we have the sell signal present here. So my target was around 66, 65. Test actually hit. It's bouncing there. But in general, I am looking for Litecoin. Every halving for Bitcoin, I'm looking for Litecoin actually. Okay, let's talk for example Link. Link is not following many altcoins, or they pump it so hard and they are just in sideways or crashing, but they are not following Bitcoin anymore. As you can see here, we don't have better divergence here. We are sideways here. So in the moment when you see the sell signal present as confirmation here, potentially you will see a Litecoin, Link at $5, even low, even at 4. KuCoin, for example, testing the 55 here, and the projection is to the downside. Okay, careful with many altcoins because they will crash. They will crash in April, May. As said before, for Bitcoin is just gonna be a pullback, but the volatility for altcoins they are very high. It's very high actually, so that's why you can think like, okay, if Bitcoin crashed 20%, maybe altcoins will crash 35, 40, 45%. So that's why I will be very, very, very careful with altcoins right now. So Ethereum, right? The next Bitcoin, as you can see here, is testing again the MA55. Let me show you here. One moment. What happened with my indicator? Okay, it's testing the MA55 here, and is about to fire a sell signal. Yeah. Do you realize Ethereum is moving before of Bitcoin? Well, actually, it's true. Sometimes Ethereum is moving before. As you can see here, with this sell signal present right now in Ethereum, there is no power in this world to make me buy here Ethereum. Never. Okay, so this is like this. I am not calling for new lows, of course not, but as long as Ethereum is holding, I would say yes, $3,000 $1,400, everything should be fine. Any close below this green box, you will see Ethereum crazy low. Okay, so that's why I don't think we will see this like major crash, something like that. I don't think so. I think not, at least not this year. We are gonna have a buy signal here in the monthly, so it's testing the MA55. It's above there, so yes, $1,400. As long as it's above there, everything should be fine in the long term. Okay, Ethereum Classic is one of the altcoins I am looking for the next bull market. I am not financial advisor, just I am looking for that. We are gonna have a buy signal here. Perfect, good. Should I buy here? No, at least in my case, no. Why? Because we have here in weekly chart, we have a sell signal forming. As you can see, many altcoins are forming a sell signal right now. Be careful with your portfolio, right? Because, oh my God, to the moon, right? No, my friend, no. It will take months. Okay, so let's talk about Cardano. Now, for some reason, again, people, they are talking about Cardano. Oh, bullish, everything is bullish, and Cardano is totally garbage. We are gonna have here a sell signal soon, maybe this week. April is gonna be terrible for Cardano, and I'm still looking for 0.10, 0.20, but my prediction was for more than 1 year because it was a monthly chart, technical analysis, right? But well, it will take time. Dot, for example, here, terrible here, sell signal here. So other test to maybe 4.80, maybe potential $4 around there. Near Well, I think that you got the point, right? Many altcoins, they are showing the same garbage. So that's why be careful with your altcoins. I know you're a big fan, right? I know. So let's continue. Okay, let me see. For our chart quant. For our chart quant. Okay. Quant. What is quant? Yeah, I remember. My friend, like always, is asking about quant. Okay, I got it. We have a big fan here. Okay, so quants. Okay, good. First of all, sell signal in weekly chart. Be careful here. When the chart here, sell signal here, present ADX positive. Careful here. I will start looking for 108, 110. For our chart here, well, we have a bounce signal here, but this bounce is gonna be just a bounce, and after that continuation in the next sell signal, something like this. You see, when you see quant maybe around 126, 27, around there, looking bullish, right? You will see a sell signaling for our chart, and it's to the downside. That's it. Okay, so let me see here. Luna. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, I'm gonna continue with some questions. Okay, quant CRM. Okay, let me see. CRM. Okay, is this altcoin? No, right? No. Okay, I think it's okay. My first time. I don't know. Let me see. First of all, you said 1-day chart, right? 4-hour chart and 1-day chart. Okay, 4-hour chart is bullish. No, there is divergence here, but I will not short here because it's in a very clear uptrend. So I will start looking for pullbacks. 1-day chart here. There is divergence here in 1-day chart here. Testing the major resistance here around 191. I will start looking for a pullback. As I said before, just pullback 168, 170 should be the area. And here, no thank you. It's not with me. Yeah. Testing the MI55 100 here. No thank you. And the development of this move is too, I mean, it's beautiful, yes, but it's bullish, yes, but no thank you. It's not with me. I will never buy here. Never buy here. In the moment when you see the sell signal here, yes, you will see something like sideways, and after that, pullback. So careful here. Okay, so let's continue. What is that? Oh my God. Okay, Charles something corporation. Okay, is this one, I think. Okay, so let me see the time frames. 1 day and weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart is still to the downside. It's still not because of that I'm saying, oh yeah, it's going to zero. Of course not. I will be careful here because it's building bullish variance. It will take months. Okay, maybe you will have to wait a couple months, but it's building a bullish variance here. So first of all, I would like to just to see this thing is building like Netflix. Remember, a basement maybe after a couple months, and after that maybe a potential bounce. Now in 1-day chart here, we have here potential sideways. Okay, this thing is gonna enter in sideways from here. It's gonna right now. Maybe you don't see it, but this thing here, from here, there is a very good chance you will see sideways this thing. So in my case, I will. For me, there is no trading 1-day chart and weekly chart. No trade. I will just watch Netflix. Okay, use 2000 1 day and weekly chart. Okay. Okay, so the same thing here, right? Sideways, you see here, sideways. We have a bounce signal here. I will try use the range. The range where the bottom is this place, and the top is this area. So I will start looking for buys here right now. Actually, this looking for this point around 1,900 around there. If I show you the weekly chart, this is doing very good actually. Potentially a break, maybe yes, maybe, but I have to see the break first because right now here, seller line is about to be tested. in weekly chart, you want to buy here in weekly chart, it makes sense for me because it's like looking like sideways, but with a stop loss because it's a little bit risky. In my case, I will start looking. I will wait a little bit more for the potential buy signal here because for me it's a little bit risky there. Okay, so let's continue. Quant weekly. Okay, I said then quant weekly chart we have a sell signal, so that's it. Okay. Small time frames looks not good. I don't know. I don't know for the Nasdaq. Okay, let me see Nasdaq. Let me drink my tea. Okay. 4-hour chart. There is a sell signal here for yes, we have a sell signal here sideways or pullback, but anyway, like this thing as long maybe 305. But honestly, for me, I will not short this thing. Not yet. ADX positive here. It's forming a bullish divergence, yes, but maybe I will start looking for, if you see this thing making a new high here, yes, I will start looking there in this point a short, but not there. Or we see this new high here, or we have a sell signal, right? Yeah, in that moment. Okay. Okay, so about my top trade altcoins. As usual, before the alt season is coming, usually my investing channel is private. I post always my top, not just 3, top 10, like I did it in January. In January, I posted like around five or 6 coins, Neo, Solana, so many, actually around 10. Actually, with very good results. But I update this investing channel every 2 weeks. Yeah. Sometimes one time per month. The thing is, like, it's for people they are looking for very long term outlook. Like they want to buy and they want to forget it maybe for 6 months. So that's why it's not for all. So you're looking for long term positions, very long term, like you don't have to trade. I think that channel is for you because maybe you will get updates maybe every 2 weeks, or maybe when it makes sense actually to update, because sometimes, as you can see, weekly chart is the same thing for Bitcoin the last 2 weeks, so it's the same projection. So, but the majority of people, they want to trade 4-hour chart or 1 hour. That's why I have the other channel where people they can trade maximum for 4-hour chart to 1-day chart, maximum 10 days. Okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with, let me see. I think that's it. Okay, no more questions. Okay, so the last part of this live stream, remember, recap for Bitcoin. This is a sell signal here, sideways sell signal. Various divergence from this point and this point, this point and this point, this point and this point. So right now the projection is sideways and pullback. All this place sideways, yeah, and pullback. Okay, if you're very bullish, around the mid-55, around $24,000, 25, around there. If this area holds, of course, continuation to 35, around there. So, so the thing here is like careful here, because as I said many times, a monthly is gonna fire a buy signal. Okay, so if you are gonna short, you will have, please use stop losses on. You must have a very good risk management, because it's a little bit dangerous actually. Even shorting here with this potential monthly buy signal forming right now. In my case, I am very careful right now, because I can get wrecked so easily. Okay, so I am in a short position. Actually, I opened it yesterday at $27,800. I am in loss for $100. Oh my god. But the projection is for the next 10 days. So I follow my rules, right? So I will have to wait 10 days, or I get wrecked or not. Let's see in 10 days. So, okay. And so, okay, let me see about the channel. You can find more information about in the description of my videos. And I have many plans. It depends on your goals. If you are swing trader or you want to in you are thinking in the long term for stocks or crypto, whatever. It depends. You have to check the plan for you. In general, I mean, just I am doing this because I like it. Honestly, I really like it, and also with that, it's like is people they are is the, I think is their way to say thank you for all the this the live streams and technical analysis are. I think I am very happy because I know some guys in my group. They got wrecked very hard in the past, but little by little, after 1 year, well, they are actually now they are pros, right? Yeah, they will be here in the live stream instead of me. So okay, so let's continue. I'm gonna continue with. I mean, the technical analysis is done. Okay, now you know my projection for the monthly and weekly chart, and actually the 4 hour and 1 day chart for Bitcoin and some altcoins. And now I'm gonna continue with a new section about studying, right? So I'm gonna continue with this back testing here. But before, I want to introduce you to this platform I am building actually. Yes, I have a lot of free time, right? In my free time, I started this platform like 1 year ago. Why? Because I am tired of using Excel. Let me show you here. I'm gonna share here. I'm gonna share with you. Sorry, the screen with you, and I'm gonna show you this. Now, what is this? This is a platform where basically you will connect your exchange. It could be Bybit, BitGet, BingX, KuCoin, whatever, even stocks, of course, in the future. And here, let me show you. When you connect here, you will see automatically just connecting here. For example, I add a new connector, new exchange. In this case, just I am supporting right now for this demo BitGet. Yeah, your information here, and there, as you can see here, you will see in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, it depends on the exchange, all the information, all the metrics of your account. The thing here is like, for example, this account here is my small account. I use it for 3 months. Yes, if this number is real, 17K, that is the price I have to pay for building 3 systems, testing 3 systems, and now I built a new system. The reason why I did with this is because I wanted to test it with real money. Because in backtesting is perfect, right? But in real money, I want to test it. So finally, I built the system, the big WAP system. Is working? Yes. Now my mission is recovering all these losses. I will recover this capital here in the following months. So the thing here is like with this platform, you don't have to do it manually in Excel or calculate all these things, right? You have your largest win, your largest loss, holding time. For example, here in average, I am holding 1.2 days. My profit factor is garbage, right? But the most important here is like the score. As you can see here, the score in this account is garbage right now, is 3.3, where actually above 6 should be the best thing, right? Like in average. Now, let me show you analytics. Analytics here, we have 2 types of metrics, the profit and risk metrics and trade duration. If we see the profit, what is this? We have win ratio, lose ratio, profit factor, and you have no idea what is this, but you don't have to know. Why? Because now we have a beautiful thing like the AI is going to help us to understand what we are reading. And this AI is going to give us a feedback. For example, profit factor, right? What is a profit factor? Do you know what is a profit factor? I don't think so, right? So if you wait a little bit, right? Because remember, this is a testing environment, still work in progress. So now you have the AI telling you what is a profit factor, what is the goal of profit factor, and after that, it's gonna tell you, it's gonna read your chart, and it's gonna tell you what is happening with your chart, and it's gonna give you some like insights, improvements, what you can do to improve. So as you can see here, is reading your chart, and it's telling you, like, for example, here, it's clear the trader performance is quite inconsistent. There are periods where the trader profit factor is high, above 1.5, and other periods where it's quite low, below 0.5. This type of fluctuations indicates the trader is not following his trading plan. And it's true. Why? Because I was testing different systems. It's true. And after that, it's telling you like how you can improve, how you can improve your what you can do as a trader to improve this metric. So now you don't have to know exactly what is a profit factor. Now you know your problem, and now you know when you will get potential solutions. And now here, for example, here, risk and reward ratio, profit losses, and all the most important thing here, you can see the historical trend. For example, for profit factor, I can tell you 1 month ago, I was 0.82, right? Nice. But now is 0.51. So now you can see the trend, and the trend is my friend. So I am getting wrecked in this account. Profits, very good. I am making profits, but also I am losing as well. Yes, you can see here, average loss. Every time when I enter in a trade, potentially in average, I'm gonna lose potentially $438, and in my average win, in average, every time when I have a trade, I am in the market, is around $300. As you can see, the trend is to the downside. So every time when I am entering in the market, well, I am making less money. You see, I am getting wrecked. And that is the thing. That is the beauty of this platform. Why? Because in all your exchanges, you have analytics, right? But tell me, just one is going to tell you your reality, how good and how bad you are as a trader. None. They will not do it. Why? Because maybe if you realize like how bad you are as a trader, you will quit. And it's very bad for business, right? For them. That's why with this system, I said, okay, I need a tool like without using Excel and doing this manually. I want to know how good or how bad I am. How bad I am. And as you can see here, expectancy ratio is minus 0.27. So it's always negative. So there is a very good probability, like every time when I open a trade, I'm going to lose instead of win, because it should be above 0, right? So that is the thing. Now, win ratio, lose ratio, you have profits, for example, here, average loss, for example, average loss, what is this? And you can see the AI is going to do the same thing. It's going to explain to you what is an average loss. It's going to tell you what is happening with your chart, the trend. And after that, depending of your the conditions of your this metric, is going to provide you some insights or a feedback. As you can see here, introduction, what is an average loss, and is explaining is explaining what is this, right? So this is, I just spent like almost 1 year building this thing. The thing here, like you are thinking, is looking very easy. That was the goal. And the idea is like, well, traders like you and me, we can use it, and we know exactly what we are doing in the markets. So as you can see here, is explaining, and it's giving you some insights, recommendations, whatever, right? So now let me show you the last thing here is the score. The score, as you can see here, the score was 10, and after that it's just crashing. And now here is the AI is giving you a feedback. Based on your global score, well, now you know what to do. At least you will get an idea. So I hope you like it. I hope you like it. You want to test this application, this, please let me know. Let me tell you something. All the Patreon supporters of this channel, of course, they will get for free this application. You can use it, of course. It's gonna support BitGet, BingX, Bybit, and KuCoin. On Binance, I am looking for, we have some issues with the API. So the thing here is, like, at least 4 exchanges we are going to support right now, and also stocks. So, well, now I'm going to continue with the next section. The next section is about, well, the back testing, right? So let me show you here the back testing here. the back testing. I'm gonna continue here with the back testing. I was working with this. I am working with all of you guys here doing my back testing, and I think I finished here, right? After the crash in 2021 in May, right? So I move here my chart, now we have this back testing here. I'm gonna do it here from this point to 17K. So now the first rule with VWAP, well, where is the breakout point? Is this one. Let me show you here, is this one, okay? So as you can see here, it's breaking here, and now I'm gonna add a new where the bull market started here. This is the starting point around 10K, and as you can see here, this is my VWAP. Like every time when the price is testing this area, it should be a buy opportunity, right? Of course, not exact because we have some wicks, right? So I'm gonna continue here. So now here is testing the VWAP here in one day chart, but because this VWAP is my major trend, I will not enter in short. No, well, I can do it in 4-hour chart if I want, but I will respect always the trend, and the trend is my friend. And here, this area is the area I should start looking for buy opportunities. So right now here, no thank you, I will not buy there because it's not there. So if I continue with this with the process, let me show you here. It's testing here the VWAP again, and we have a buy signal here. I'm gonna open a buy here because it's testing here, looking for other test maybe to $41,000, $40,000 around there. Let's see if I am right. So we have here, okay, it's still. Now here, I'm gonna close this position because actually I lost this position. Well, technically no, it depends on your risk management. In this case, for example, you open here because it's the VWAP. You want to test like actually is not breaking here the previous low, but it depends on your risk management. And because it's in 1 day chart and it's a very low leverage, it depends, right? In this case, I'm gonna close this one because I cannot win all time, right? Okay, I'm gonna close here, okay, and some bullish divergence is forming from this point and this point, and I'm gonna continue here. Well, I was right, you see. Now it's too late. I cannot buy anymore because, well, I decided to close. Never mind. So I'm gonna continue here, continue, and every time when it's testing here the VWAP, I'm gonna start looking for long positions. Of course, if I have a buy signal here, as you can see here, seller line is testing here, VWAP is testing here. In my case, honestly, I think it is a buy opportunity here. So I'm gonna buy here, looking for other test to maybe $40,000. So I'm gonna continue here. Let's see if I am right with this. We have a buy signal here, perfect. Okay, let's continue. It's still there. The buy signal is present. It's still present here. And I'm gonna cancel here my position because it's testing the seller line here and it's not pumping. 1 second, my friend. 1 second, because something happened here. Let me 1 moment. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna continue here. We have a potential sell signal forming here, and the price, instead of pumping, actually is in sideways here. So what I'm going to do here, I have 2 options. I can just protect my entry, or set a stop loss, or just cancel my position. What I'm going to do here is I'm gonna just cancel again. Okay, I'm gonna close here. Oh my God, I lost 2 trades. Okay, so let me continue here. And what is this? Volatility contracting here. So I will start looking for a buy opportunities here. Okay, not sell, buy, because this is the area for buying, not for selling. So I'm gonna continue here. I am still looking for a buy opportunity here, buy opportunity, bullish divergence forming, as you can see here, from this point, and this point. So volatility contracting here. You know what? I'm gonna start buying again here, because volatility contracting here, bullish divergence forming here. So I will take the risk here and looking for a buy opportunity here. So okay, so I'm gonna continue here. Perfect, bullish divergence, perfect. Okay, now I will just protect my entry here, and I will just wait now here. The thing here is like now is testing the moving average, sorry, the VWAP here in the top. Okay, technically speaking, I can close my position here if I want, but it depends, right? It depends what you want to do. In my case, I have a rule. Every time when you see this breakout here, well, I'm going to close my position if I see a better divergence in 1-day chart. Now, this is my breakout point here. My breakout point. Let me show you here my breakout point, and I'm gonna just wait for the better divergence in 1-day chart. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna wait here. There is no better divergence. I will have to wait more time, and as you can see here right now, the VWAP here in the breakout point, and also this VWAP was acting as resistance, now is support, technically speaking. So from here, potentially you will see continuation. So let's see. Good, bouncing here, perfect. No better divergence. There is nothing from me here right now here. So everything is okay. Everything is fine. I know for you maybe it's looking for a better divergence, this one, but the type of better divergence I am looking for with this system is like this one. Okay? This better divergence, this one. When it's crossing the center line here, bouncing here again, and this one. Not when it's just doing small hills here, smaller hills in the same, how can I say this? Well, you got it, right? For example, this one, yes, technically speaking, is forming like a better divergence, but I will not close my position because I am looking for this better divergence, this one, okay? So why I'm doing this? Because I am following the trend, and the trend is my friend. Even with better divergence, you have to understand the price could just keep pumping and pumping, even with better divergence. So they are not strong enough. As you can see here, now we have a new breakout point. Let me just remove all my VWAPs here. We have here VWAP here. We have this breakout point, and also we have a second point, a second breakout point here, as you can see here. So as long as the VWAP is above this yellow line, everything should be fine. I know it's not looking very strong here, but the trend is my friend, and I am looking for that. Just that's it. So I will keep waiting, and now we have a better divergence here, pullback, as you can see here. If you miss it, this is your chance to buy again, between this point. So I'm gonna wait here, and you know what? I am super greedy right now, so I'm gonna do, in the moment when I see a buy signal here, potentially I'm gonna add more to my positions. I will wait. No, I will not do it. That's it. Okay. So the thing here right now, as you can see here, we have this potential buy signal forming here. This, I know, this is like, oh my God, but it's crashing. No, it's not crashing. It's testing here, the VWAP here, but it's not crashing. As you can see here, it's bouncing here. And now potentially here is gonna be the next better divergence from this point. Let me see here. Let me show you here. From this point, and this point. So let's see if from here. Sorry, my friend. The time for scanning altcoins and all the stuff is already is done. Maybe in the next live stream. Now is the section for studying. Okay. As you can see here, we have potential better divergence forming. Yes, but let's see. Well, this is not a better divergence anymore. Why? Because this hill is higher than this one, so we cannot close the trade. Not now, not yet. So let me add here the VWAP here in the next breakout point here, the new one here. I'm gonna delete this one because it's not useful anymore. It's not useful anymore. And I will wait for my next sell signal. But as you can see here, there is no better divergence. I am waiting. One thing here is like, oh my God, but it's testing the previous resistance. Yes, of course. I will never buy here, never. But why? Because I am here. I am here, you see? With this web system, you can actually almost catch the bottoms. That's something I really love. Mhm. So as you can see here, we have here, we don't have better variance, not yet. So I am still waiting, right? My God, yeah. With this system, I have to wait maybe 1 month or two. Now here, solid line testing here, this is, we will see auto leg up here, you see? Now here, we have a various divergence forming here, new high here. So if, only if I see finally this various divergence playing, sorry, let me show you here. Let me show you here. I'm gonna, from this point and this point, and this point and this point. If we see a sell signal here, I'm gonna close and also I'm gonna open a short position. Okay, so let me see what we have here. We have a sell signal here forming various divergence. Well, my friend, it's time to close my position. You see, it's from this point, July, and 3 months, a swing position. You see, big WAP is quite different and it's very powerful, right? Of course, all the moves, you can do it in 4-hour chart. You want to keep trading, right? You can put a lot of big WAPs here, right, if you want. But this system, I designed this system just for 1-day chart. Why? Because I have a life. I want to enjoy my life, you know. I want to watch movies. I want to, I don't know, trips. I don't want to be just all time in my computer. That's why I designed the system like this, okay? As you can see here, now we have a better variance, yes. We have a big WAP is still an option, yes, but the rule is simple. Better variance, no thank you, volatility contracting here. And this setup actually is a very good setup for a short. So I'm gonna close here my short, my long position. Okay, nice, 29,000, very good. Now here, I have two options. I can open my short position here, yes, looking for this area, this VWAP, around here, $49,000, $50,000. If I am very conservative, 58. So I'm gonna open a short position here because I'm looking for this various variance with volatility contracting. Remember, when we have volatility contracting here, it's very powerful. So let's see, let's do it, and now let's continue. So right now here, okay, big WAP, okay, perfect. The first target hit, you can close your position there if you are happy, okay. But in my case, because we have various variance here and volatility contracting here, I am looking for what? I am looking for a major move, maybe around $49,000, $50,000. One of the reasons also is because in weekly chart, we know, right? We have a various variance, okay? We have a various variance, so we have to wait. I am looking for this thing trigger the weekly sell signal. So let's see if I am right with this. Okay, good, perfect. Is playing? Yes, it's playing actually. Let's see if I am right with this. Okay, good. Still looking for the big WAP, this big WAP to be tested here. Let's see if I am right with this. Okay, good. Now we have this drop here, big WAP tested, perfect. Now I can close my position from here. So 50,000, very good, right? Nice. Okay, good. Now we have this setup here. The trend is my friend and the trend is broken, okay? Because the big WAP here, let me show you here. The big WAP is here. This is the 1-day chart, as you can see here. This sign, this week here, this week is a very bad sign. So technically, is this bounce is just gonna be a sell. And now we can, okay, we can say, okay, this one is gonna be my resistance, right? The break, this is the, sorry, let me, okay, one moment. This is my long-term VWAP. Like I am not expecting it's gonna be tested soon. And this one is gonna be the short-term VWAP. Like actually it's gonna act as resistance in the maybe 4-hour chart, who knows? So let's see what is gonna happen here. Now I am looking for potential shorts, As you can see here, it's testing here the short term. No, there is no bullish divergence, nothing here. So I'm gonna open maybe a short position and maybe I will get red here. Who knows? Let's see. Now, because it's a weekly chart, because remember, in real life, I am using 3 screen systems. It depends, right? In this case, we have a weekly sell signal in higher time frames. So I am looking for maybe if this area breaks, what is going to be the next area? Okay, is like around $35,000. So maybe it's time again to show my long-term VWAP. This one, as you can see here, is around 35, 36, same as the volume profile, almost the same. So my next target, if this area breaks, you will see around 34, 35. So let's see, let's continue, and let's see if I am right or not. So let's see. I am getting wrecked right now. I am getting wrecked. Oh my god. I am making some profits. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Okay, I am waiting. Remember, this should be bearish here because the trend is broken right now, and I am looking for weekly chart to play. So let's see if I am right with this. Very good. Sell signal here. This is gonna be the trigger, and after that, the big VWAP should be tested maybe in a few days more. So let's wait. Come on. Okay. Bullish divergence here, but I don't care because I am in a very good position here. And done. Okay. This is a trade. Perfect. So I am gonna close my position. 12K. Perfect. Good. Now here. The thing here is like now, okay, is testing again this big VWAP. Potentially, maybe we will start looking for a major bounce. Why? Because this is a long-term VWAP, right? Long-term since 2020. So potentially you will see accumulation or something like that. And after that continuation, maybe a test in some point of this area around $49,000, $47,000. So let's continue here. So I'm going to start right now looking for buy opportunities, right? Maybe something like this. Something like this. Sideways here, and after that bounce, something like that. Okay, now we have a bullish divergence forming here, 1, 2, and maybe 3 strikes with volatility contracting here, so potentially could be a buy opportunity around there. So now we have what we have here. We have potential a buy signal. Let me see. Yes. Okay, let's buy here, and let's see if we can hit around $40,000, $45,000 around there, and maybe from there open a short position again. So let's continue here. Let's continue. Remember, the target today is 17K around there. Okay. So I'm gonna continue. Okay, target hit. Perfect. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you for my money. Thank you so much. Good. Okay. Now I'm gonna start looking for shorts, right? Because we are in a trend, and the trend is my friend, and it's to the downside. Okay. So I'm gonna wait here for the next short opportunity here. Okay, I need to wait here because, okay, we have a sell signal here. Okay, I'm going to open a short position here, looking for the VWAP to be tested again around $36,000. So let's see if I am right. Okay, oh my God, I'm getting wrecked. No, I am not getting wrecked. Okay, let's see. Okay, perfect, good. You see? Good, nice. Now I'm going to play ping pong. Okay, now it's in sideways. Okay, so let me remove all the things here I have here. Yeah, I'm gonna play ping pong. I am looking for long positions because now it's a range between this point. When it's flat, it's sideways. So my moving up, this big VWAP is gonna add resistance. Okay, so I'm gonna continue here. I'm gonna continue here. Not yet. Okay, I'm gonna maybe open a long position here, looking for a potential buy opportunity here. Okay, nice, perfect, good. I didn't expect that. Okay, good. So I'm gonna close my position here. Perfect, more money. I'm very rich right now. So I'm gonna continue with my short position, playing ping pong, right? The ping pong game. So let's see. Nope, I will not buy there. I will start looking for other buy opportunity here, but I don't have setup there. I don't have anything there. No, just noise. Noise, just noise. And here, potentially we have a bullish divergence. No, we have a buy signal here, and it's holding the big VWAP. So I'm gonna start looking for maybe a little bit higher, maybe around $47,000. Why? Because now we're in the middle, so I'm gonna take the risk, and I will do it. So let's continue here. Let's continue. I'm gonna buy here. We have this big VWAP is the short-term VWAP, yeah, and we have the long-term VWAP is this one. So here is a major short opportunity. Oh my God, it's testing this one. Amazing. Okay, thank you for my money again. Beautiful, right? And here, major short opportunity. Why? Because this one is the long term, very long term, the top, right? Big wap. So from here, short 100x, something like that. I'm kidding, but yeah, I mean, seriously, this is like major short opportunity here because it's testing the big wap. I mean, yeah, impressive. So in the next signal here, and potentially maybe various divergence, I will start looking for a very good short opportunity. Let me see here. Okay, good. We have a short, we have a various divergence. Let me show you here. From this point and this point, you see, and rejection from the VWAP. Maybe it's not the top, but I'm gonna open a short position looking for $36,000 again. And because this is a major, and we have a better divergence, maybe, just maybe it's gonna hit around 23, 24. Now, potentially, if we are looking for that, we have to move in the past, and maybe this VWAP in the past will work. Let me see, what is my VWAP here? From 2020, maybe? Here, the coronavirus crash. Oh my God, come on. I cannot set the VWAP properly. Okay, good. So this VWAP potentially is this one. So around $25,000. So if this VWAP breaks, yeah, potentially you will see here 25. So let's see if I am right. Okay. So let's continue here. Okay. I am getting wrecked right now. Oh my God, now 2000, perfect, amazing. Okay, good. So let's continue. Okay. Let's continue. Perfect. It's doing very good. It's looking like it's gonna test the VWAP here. This one around $37,000. Any close below there, you will see 25K around there. That is my expectation, right? So let's see. Okay, good, perfect, very good. You see, amazing, beautiful. Okay, so okay, good. Okay, done. I'm gonna close my position. Very good. Now, this is a major area because it's coming from 2020, and also we have some volume here. But you see, we have this volume here, but this is not the area I would start looking for like a potential bottom. Actually, it could be between 19 and 17K. This is the first area. If this area breaks, you will see 10K. So from here, I am looking for what? Potential bounce. Maybe yes, but we don't have bullish divergence, we don't have nothing. So it's time to clear my chart. Okay. So as you can see here, we have the breakout point of this drop is this one. It's going to be my short term. We have this big wap from 2020. Yes, it's acting as support right now. And the last one is from 2018 because this one is going to be the major one. So as you can see here, let's see what is happening here. So it's going to test, I think, the big wap here around 25K. So as you can see here, the big wap in the top is acting as resistance, as you can see here. And let's add a new big wap here in the top. Okay, this one. Okay, good. So as you can see here, it's bouncing here, but well, it's very weak. Actually, I'm looking for a short right now. Well, too late. I miss it. I didn't have time to sell. No problem at all. So the big wap here is testing here. Perfect. I am looking for a buy opportunity here. Why? Actually, major buys, because if this big wap breaks, we will have to go even more in the past and start looking for the low maybe in 2015 or something like that, because that is how VWAP works. So we study one block. This is one block here, and this is other block here. Yes, from this point and this point, and we have blocks. You see, blocks of volume. That is the thing I'm doing. That's why you ask, why I'm choosing this one, because they are blocks of price action in the macro timeframes. So here, I am looking for a buy opportunity here. There is a buy signal? No, not yet. Okay, so is it going to be my last trade here? Because from here is coming the most interesting part. We're going to talk about it. I think I can do it right now. We still have a little bit of time. Yes, usually because I am 3 times per week, I stay more time in my live streams. Okay, so we don't have a buy signal here, not yet. This time is over. I think there is no point to enter right now here. Maybe in the next buy signal I'm gonna enter, but not yet. Not yet. Okay. It is a short opportunity. Yes, of course. Here, when it's testing the VWAP with this sell signal, perfect. It's here. Potentially there is a sell signal forming right now. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna open a short position looking for again 17k, 18k. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I am right with this. I am a little bit in loss, but not too much. I entered a little bit early to this trade. So let's see if I can, my target hit again, 17k. Yeah. And potentially that crash is, that drop is gonna be a buy opportunity potentially. Let me see here. Come on. It's almost there. Almost there. Okay. I think I'm gonna close my position here because it didn't test the VWAP. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna close $600. I cannot complain. So let's continue here. We have a sell signal here, potentially a test to the VWAP. And here is a buy opportunity, big buy opportunity, big buy opportunity, because it's the very, very important VWAP here. So here bullish divergence. I'm gonna buy here actually. I'm gonna buy here. If I get wrecked, I don't care. But I'm looking for buy opportunities here, not shorts. Let's see if I am right with this. Let's see. Okay, still holding the VWAP. Still holding. Let's see if I am right with this thing. Come on, do something. Move. Okay, good. Yeah, it's looking like it's moving. Perfect. The target should be around $24,000 around there. Let's see if I'm all right with this. Okay, I got red here. I'm gonna close my position here. I lost this trade, but I'm still looking for buy opportunities here. Okay, next buy opportunity is not breaking the VWAP, not yet. Okay, I'm gonna buy here again, looking for maybe a position, a bounce here because it's not breaking the VWAP. Come on, Bitcoin, do something. If this area breaks, you will see 10k. Simple. This is the last hope for Bitcoin right now. So let me see the questions here. When change the big white line in the charts and where it point in daily chart. That is the thing. The problem is, like with this system, my friend, you have to be very good reading the markets in price action, and the reality, many people they don't. That's why I strongly suggest you can use my other system where you don't have to be like, wow, amazing reading the charts. And the thing, I'm not saying like amazing, but you have to at least, I mean, do this. Remove all your charts, all your indicators. Just add one moving average, MA55, for example. If you are able to read what is going to happen, or based on probabilities, right? Just the charts, just the candles and one moving average, and you see you are right, maybe actually, yes, you are good at reading price action because you have to learn. And the only way to learn price action is getting wrecked many times. Because you need to identify confluence, where is the demand zone or sell signals, areas to buy and sell, these kind of things. And it's very hard. For example, right now here, I am doing that. Every time when I buy the big WAP, I see the confluence, right? The top of the bottom, right? And all your curve is helping me, like the trigger just to buy and sell. So right now here, as you can see here, I am in profit here, where we have a bullish divergence right now here in one day chart, and well, the first target hit. Now the question is, because this is a major area, I have to go and see weekly chart. And weekly chart here, we have a bullish divergence. So, well, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna sell only when I have a better divergence in one day chart. There is no better divergence, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep waiting here. There is no better divergence, not yet. So, because there is no better divergence here, any break about $25,000 should be a leg up to $28,000. We have here this drop, as you can see here. Yes. Potentially we will have the next bounce here, and this bounce is gonna send Bitcoin to maybe $25,000. Yes, of course, I was right. Okay, good. So here, is it sell signal in progress? Yes. Better divergence forming? Yes. Okay, here we have this better divergence. Yes, it's up to you. You want to close your position. In my case, I will do it. I close my position here, and that's it. It's over. Now I will wait here. I will wait here more time, and we are almost finished all the almost finished all the back testing here since 2018 in 3 live streams. So that's very nice. As you can see here is, well, what is happening here. This VWAP is actually wrong. Maybe because the record point is this point. As you can see here is this one. So the thing here is like, it's a buy signal here forming. The trend is my friend, so I'm gonna buy here again. Why? Because, well, it's respecting the VWAP, and we have a buy signal here, looking for maybe $25,000 maybe, and maybe an extension to 29. So let's see here. We have a buy signal. Okay, perfect, good. Now the rule is, when I see a better divergence again, I'm gonna sell. Now we have here Bitcoin at 29, 27, 28, perfect, and we have a better divergence forming, as you can see here, from this point and this point, this point and this point, as you can see here. Yes. So if we have a sell signal, well, you know what is going to happen, right? Based on all the back testing I did, right? So we have what? We had, well, let me show you. Done. We finished the back testing since 2019, and the win rate is 78.57, and I am millionaire. You see? Well, now, my friend, now you know how I am building, well, how I build this system. Of course, now it's looking easy, but the research, the time, effort, experience, all the stuff is that thing like many people, they don't do. I spent 4 hours and 17,000 in losses just to build the system, but I don't care. Why? Because every 5 years I do the same thing. Yeah, in April it's gonna be 10 years of doing this. Yeah, I'm getting old, but it's worth it in the long term. As you can see here, the most beautiful trade I made is 32K. Very good, right? 78.70%, 78% in average between 75, 77. This is the highest point. And profit in cash is I made like $106,000, 106,000, yes, around there. So let's finish this technical analysis. We have various divergence here, testing the major VWAP. What is the projection? Well, if we study the past, remember what happened? Well, this is like this, right? This is like this, where with the various divergence here, the only difference is the volatility is not contracting. So the first test is going to be around 25, but I am looking for maybe around 21, 20K. So thank you for watching this live stream. And well, if you have any questions about the system, well, my Patreon is there, and we'll start keep posting more videos about the system. And remember, in this live stream, we are gonna use. You have 2 choices right now. I strongly recommend you to learn this system, because this is not about price action. This is more about indicators and the struggle, the move with ADX. But if you have more than 1 year learning the system, more than 1 year or even a little bit more, and also if you remove all the charts, all the indicators, and you just add 1 moving average, and you are capable to read the chart without indicators, yeah, and predict the price, I think maybe you will be ready for this one. But it will take time. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next live stream.